Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Welcome for the second episode of this channel, Decode Bhagavad Gita. In the earlier episode, we have a small intro on Bhagavad Gita, in which we have learnt some of the opinions given by the great scholars and its importance. We have also noticed that Adi Shankaracharya has written an exhaustive commentary on this with the purpose of nisreyasa, for creating a welfare society, and also abhyudaya, self-development. That is what is required in the present turbulent world. Right? People are having so many material things, but they are not having peace of mind. If you embrace the ideas contained in the Bhagavad Gita, you will attain mental peace, balance of mind, and self-development. In other words, we can say it is a holistic approach to have a quality life. So today we are going to go through the meditative verses. They are called as dhyana slokas of Bhagavad Gita. Dhyana slokas are very important because to stabilize your mind, when you want to assimilate knowledge, you have to tune to that. No, you should sync with that. So these dhyana slokas, when you close your eyes, you can close your eyes when you have got by heart, memorized well, or you don't have any paranmukha. Paranmukha means going outside, concentrate inside. That is what is called dhyana. Within you, there is, the divinity. That's what Swami Vivekananda used to say. Every soul is potentially divine. The purpose of life is to manifest the divinity within by controlling nature, external, internal. Do it either by work or worship or psychic control or meditation. One or all of these, and free yourself. Such a great genius, Swami Vivekananda, he has coined these words based on the knowledge, the supreme knowledge contained in the Bhagavad Gita. When he says through work, he is talking about karma yoga. When he says through psychic control, he is talking about the control of the intellect, buddhi, or jnana yoga. Then he was also talking about the karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, and also the raja yoga. So Bhagavad Gita is divided into 3 into 6, means 3 kandas, each kanda containing 6 chapters. The first one is called as the karma. Then the second one is called the bhakti. The third one is jnana. Karma yoga talks to you about how to do your work in a detached manner as an offering to the God. And the knowledge is to realize your inner self. So the bhakti provides the transition from karma to jnana. That's how beautifully packed this knowledge Veda Vyasa. So in the dhyana slokas, we have the 9 meditation verses. People say that Sridhara Swami has authored these verses, and the first words we are taking up today. We take up 3 verses of dhyana slokas. I request all the audience, viewers, to keep one Bhagavad Gita booklet with you. When I chant these slokas, you can also go through them, or the lecture is over, you can glance through those slokas and memorize itself. So it is a continuous learning process. In other words, we can say we have started a Gita open school in which you are all welcome. So the first verse runs like this: Om Pardhaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam. That is the first line. What is this Om? Why it has started? Om is always Mangala Pradam, and it is a monosyllable which denotes the Brahman. So that is your goal. There is one entire Upanishad by name Mandukya Upanishad, which is devoted especially on this Pranava, that is called Pranavopasana. So Om Pardhaya Pratibodhitam. Pardhaya, which has enlightened, Pratibodhitam, which has enlightened Pardha. He never used the word delighted, he has used the word enlightened. See the beautiful thing. Delighted, you get delighted for trivial things, but enlightenment always be with you. It cannot be separated. So, Pardhaya Pratibodhitam. Who is this Partha? The son of Pruthu is called Partha. Om Pardhaya Pratibodhitam. Who has taught it? Who has passed on this enlightened knowledge? It is none other than Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam. None other than Narayana, the Supreme Godhead. So, very simple to understand. Om Pardhaya Pratibodhita Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam. We have prophets talking about the God's message. Here the beauty is God himself is giving a message. In the guise of Arjuna, he is giving to the whole humanity. Pardhaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam. Then Vyasena Gradhitam. Gradhitam. Vyasena Gradhitam. Vyasa has incorporated it in the midst of Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata. So that's why it is called as Pardhaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam. What is the title for Vedavyasa? Purana Muninam. He is a Muni. What is meant by Muni? Mananasila iti Munihi. It is a continuous contemplation, inner reflection to know the divinity located within your body. We are all thinking we are body. Within the body, there is a divine, shining Amsha of Bhagavan. That's why Sri Ramana Maharshi used to talk this only. So, instead of going out and out, you concentrate inside. That Muni word is devoting that. Muni, another word is one who follows the Mauna Vrata. Mauna means he talks where necessary. He doesn't talk much. So, that is the quality. Even in Ramayana, you have this, Tapasvadhyaya Niratam, Tapasvi Vagvidam Varaha, Naradam Paripracha, Valmikir Muni Pungavam. In the first sloka of Ramayana, Tapassu Swadhyaya Niratam. So, those people only who put constant efforts to realize that divinity, they only can speak this Paravidya. So, Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina. Where is it located? Madhye Mahabharatam. What is the quality of this Bhagavad Gita? Advaitamruta Varshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadasa Dhyayinim. Oh Amma is Amba. Ambatvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim. He is addressing Bhagavad Gita as the mother. Amba. Amba means Amma. Amma, Anusandadhami. You give me that power to realize it. Bhagavad Gita, O Bhagavad Gita Mother, Bhavadveshinim. Bhava means samsara. We are tossed up, with so many dualities, sorrows, enjoyments, which are ephemeral nature, which are transient, which are temporary. But the infinite bliss can be realized when you go through the Bhagavad Gita and apply for yourself. So, doctor gives prescription, but it is the patient who has to consume and follow the prescription and take that dose of medicine. So, Vyasa, you are giving this dose of medicine to face the challenges of life. What a wonderful statement. So, you should have always bhava, you should know the meaning of it. Then you will get utmost devotion. There are two types of vidyas, knowledge. One is secular knowledge and the other one is spiritual knowledge. Laukika and Paramarthika. This is called as Paravidya and the other one is called Aparavidya. So what we learn through botany, material sciences, zoology, botany, astronomy, these are all material sciences. But there is a spiritual science which has very in-depth content in India. That's why Swami Vivekananda used to say, if you lose spirituality, India is nothing. So, in order to keep that flame flickering, we have started in our humble way this Gita classes with your cooperation. So, Pardhaya Pratibodhitan Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamruta Varshinim. You are a showerer of nectar of Advaita. What is Advaita? Advaita means two. Advaita means non-duality. The inside and the outside are the creation of God only. Everything is God. That's why Ramadasu in his Kirtana says, Amta Ramamayam, E Jagamanta Ramamayam. He has realized that. Anda Andambulu, Brahma Andambulu. He says everything is Brahman only. That is Advaita. That is the pinnacle of the knowledge. So here, that knowledge you are going to shower upon the sadhakas who learn, who read, who learn, who implement this. So, Advaitamrutavarshiniim Bhagavatim Astadasadhyayinim. This is the first and foremost dhyana sloka of these meditative verses. So, next we move on to the second sloka. So, in the first sloka, mother is remembered. Bhagavati, mother. Bhagavati is nothing but Saraswati. Saraswati is pure knowledge. Goddess Lakshmi is applied knowledge. So if you have pure knowledge, it can be applied. So that's very, packed with knowledge, that verse. Now we move on to the second verse. This is the, what we call, the second verse is the prayer to Lord Vyasa. Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Fullara Vindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha. I am using this discourse in a, giving pause here and there so that you will receive the words properly, you can pronounce it. Many of you know how to chant these slokas, but for the beginners, keeping them in my mind, I am talking. Namostute, my salutations to Vyasa Vishala Buddhe, O Vyasa, Vyasa Maharshi. Vyasa Maharshi, what is the adjective used here? Vishala Buddhe, the greatest intellect. Vishala Buddhe, this is an expansion of mind. Vishala buddhe. People with contracted mind, they don't share their knowledge. They possess their knowledge. Here Vyasa has given 18 epics, and he has given Bhagavad Gita. He has given Brahma Sutras. Why he has done that? Because he wants to contribute for the welfare of the society and equip the people with the this knowledge. So you are called Vyasa Vishala Buddhe. You are looking like Fullaravindayata Patra Netra. Fullaravindayata. Aravinda means lotus. Patra means petal. Lotus petals. When the lotus is in full bloom, it has a wide petals, You are having such type of eyes. Fullaravindayata Patra Netra. Enatvaya. What is your contribution? What is your greatness? Bharata Taila Purnaha. You have taken this oil of Mahabharatam, and then what you have done? You have kindled the flame of knowledge. What a wonderful expression. Ardha. Now he says, Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Fullaravindayata Patra Netra. Enatvaya Bharata Taila Purna Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipa. Pradipa, Deepa, light. One light can lit another light. So that knowledge which was given by him in the form of Bhagavad Gita is still existing on this planet, relevant to be applied for the present day situations. And that's why this great tribute. So with these two slokas, I am going to conclude today's episode. So we have learnt two slokas, how to chant them and the meaning of it. So this is a tribute to Bhagavad Gita, addressing her as mother, and the giver of knowledge, Vyasa, salutations to him. Please subscribe for this channel so that it can reach the wide spectrum of people. People know that Bhagavad Gita is having very supreme knowledge, but they don't have time, they don't have the wherewithal to learn. So we have taken up this project to take this into the masses, in the sense a people for a beginner. So with this I conclude today. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha.